Okay, we finished that. Last time we finished chapter 11.
Serenoa, making a valiant stand in defense of the Rosellan village, slays Silvio Tellior. Word of their disobedience reaches the Holy One, who sends an army to conquer the heretics. With the enemy only a day's march from their doorstep, House Wolford and the Roselles scramble to mount one last stand. Time is of the essence.
Character stories, okay.
A whole day of hunting, and this is all I have to show for it. Wanted to give Lord Serenoa something meaty for once.
A deer is no easy prey. You are a skilled hunter.
One deer. It's plain who the better of us is. I don't reckon you let a single one escape. Could be hunting is your true calling.
Perhaps. Before I was knighted, I was keeper of the Hawk's Roost. And besides, I come from a long line of hunters.
That's so. And what drove you to fight men for a living?
Lenbrook put out a call for Hawk Riders, that they might challenge S. Frost's aerial superiority. I answered that call. My training was the hardest thing I've ever had to do, but I won a position in the Kingsguard, where I petitioned to serve Prince Roland personally.
Seeing you in action, I'm sure you could have made a fine commander. Yet you stuck by the prince's side.
Yes, I did. Flugy has yet to return. I hope he isn't in danger.
What's this then? A traveler out here all alone, huh? And in sore need of protection by my reckoning. Hand over your coin purse and maybe we can reach an arrangement.
Bandits? Here? How could I be so careless?
I'd advise against running. Ain't nowhere for you to go.
Enough!
Cool.
Are you hurt?
So Roland saved her
I'm
life in
fine,
the
thanks
past.
to you.
That's interesting.
Had you not showed up when you did, I could have ended up dead. You have my gratitude.
Is that your hawk? It guided me here. I was in the middle of a hunt, but your bird cried out as if calling to me. Thank heavens I did not loose that arrow. I've never known hawks could be so wise.
His name is Flugy, and he's more than my hawk. He's my closest companion.
The bandits are growing more bold by the day. It is best you returned home.
Wait! I have scarce little to give in the way of coin, but still, there must be something I can do to repay you.
Think nothing of it. It is the royal family's duty to protect our subjects.
The royal... Good heavens! You're Prince Roland! Forgive me, Your Highness.
There's no need for all that stuffy formality. May we meet again soon.
Yes, Your Highness. That was my first meeting with the prince. He saved my life, and for that, I shall be forever in his debt. I could settle for no less than the Kingsguard.
Master Archibald, is there something on your mind?
Goddess be good. I must be getting on in years for you to be able to sneak up on me like that.
What troubles you?
I was only reminiscing. Indie days like these tend to blow my mind back a couple of decades or more.
Reminiscing about what?
The Salt Iron War. Hard to believe it's been 30 whole years. Some days I almost forget my time as one of the Saintly Seven. I defended the Citadel of Sand through the conflict. I was there when Esfrost attacked.
Huh.
A number
This
of
guy's-
Rosellan prisoners who tried to escape the Source were there too. Including Our Lady Frederica's dear mother.
Wow.
What's this?
She stayed behind all by herself to help the countless numbers of her fellow Roselle flee. That's how she was captured. But I knew we couldn't hold the Citadel. So I helped her and her friends escape in secret before the enemy attacked. The wind blew just as hard that night as it's blowing now. I'll never forget watching the Roselle, caked all over in mud as they slipped away into the dark.
So you didn't want innocents to get caught up in the coming battle?
It never settled right with me. The way the goddess's teachings permitted abuse of the Roselle for the supposed sins of their past. A person's life isn't worth more or less just because of the conditions of their birth. More than anything, I was moved by the selfless acts of Lady Frederica's mother. She reminded me of what I had once aspired to be. She was able to do what I never could. Risk her life to save her friends. I couldn't let someone like that die. Not on my watch. It wasn't long until the other Saintly Seven discovered what I'd done. They branded me a traitor, stripped me of my title, and sentenced me to death. Of course, I slipped out of their clutches before they could have my head. I wandered for a while before taking up life as a merchant under the King of Glenbrook's patronage.
I never knew you and Lady Frederica's mother shared such a past.
Well, it is in the past. Anyway, let us return. This cold night wind is making my old bones ache something fierce.
I think we got some new stuff in that last mission, so... Good stuff. Got our
I'm not
last
yet satisfied.
tier 1 unit promoted here. I'm not going to bother with Eredor. See if I can buy silver anywhere. No, okay. Alright, we've got a new mock battle here that we should probably do. Within 75 turns, we've got plenty of time for that. But I guess we start this battle out pretty well spread out, so we need to be pretty self-sufficient, I guess, with our units here.
My magic is at your disposal.
Okay. She'll be able to get to the high ground easily enough. I think I should move him over to somewhere. We've got these bandits here that we can take out pretty easily, I think. And let's roll with it, see what happens.
I shall try my level best. We must move fast. My knowledge grows deeper.
Time to work.
Try this.
For victory! Did you see that? Yes!
Not ideal there.
This battle is ours.
Feisty, aren't we?
Forward!
This definitely isn't great.
It's not over yet.
For some of these weaker units here.
Allow me.
Shall we begin? Allow me. Goodness.
Good lord, really? My god.
Here I come. We will
Why?
make
Oh,
our
why
days
do
good.
developers do this with status effects?
Time for some
It's
research.
not good. Oh my god.
Impossible!
Are you kidding me? Like, if they're gonna make status effects this game-changing, they can at least be fair about them. Like, I'm so tired of games doing this.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Holy Christ.
Let us reverse our
My
fortunes.
god.
on then. Ha! I'm old,
God.
not a pushover.
It ends here!
Together.
I shirk from no danger!
Time to take flight. Not another step. Victory is ours.
Ah! I need this.
They got me. It's not over yet. You're a lifesaver. I can help more than ever now.
I shall do what I can. All better. My growth is plain to see.
Flames, heed my call.
Where was I? Come on! My research bears fruit. Impossible! Won't be that easy, will it? Time to end this.
Good stuff.
Ah.
If he's going for him
I
instead
shall
of the
try
mage,
my
that's
level best.
honestly better for us.
We make it up here.
But my God.
Yeah. Sound strike. This is the end.
Yeah! An honor and a privilege to serve. Sheer goal. Away with you!
leave everything to me.
Jesus Christ, this RNG tonight.
Back at you. Curses.
Holy crap! Like, there's bad RNG code and there's this nonsense.
Not another step.
God. It's gonna be that kind of night, huh? Like...
For myself.
Now
Oh my god. God.
I can do this. I did it.
Cool heads shall prevail.
I'm behind you.
Thank you, friend.
Oh.
be that easy, will it? Time to end this.
I shall try my level best. Let us steel our defenses.
Time to work.
This won't be easy.
This got dumb fast.
I need this. I can't hold out much longer. We can do this. This shall be a boon.
Feisty, aren't we? All right. I'm old, not a pushover.
I'm a fool.
Impressed?
Every single attack they have used has hit every single time with a status effect. Like, that's not a good RNG. Like,
Take aim.
can still stand. Stay right there.
So, it falls to me. I have your back.
Allow me.
God.
Oh! Oh, no! Here I come! Ice! Ouch! Do not underestimate me. No!
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Let us reverse our
Keep fighting.
fortunes.
It wasn't good enough.
My turn.
It's over. Victory is within
Your
reach.
luck has run out.
Be that easy, will it?
Slow! Charge!
Now it's my turn. Hey! Well, that worked.
You've made a grave
Nice.
mistake.
I can withstand this. We can do this.
Delightful. This battle is ours.
Good stuff. Now it's just those two that took Sarno out left. "22 turns, I think we'll be okay." My god.
I hope you're watching, Grandfather. I can still stand. For myself.
Where was I?
Your orders?
I shall try my level best.
My turn.
Be that easy, will it?
Feisty, aren't we?
Can't hold out much longer.
This is far from over.
Just what I needed.
Here I come. Not another step.
Time to work.
All right, we've only got 10 turns left, which is bloody wonderful here. Got to get aggressive as possible, because for some reason there's an arbitrary turns limit.
I fight for peace. To ashes.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. There is always a way.
Time to take flight. This ends now!
Are you kidding me with this shit sometimes?
I won't lose.
Like, this RNG has fucked me every possible time this entire goddamn fight. Like, can it just not do that for 2 consecutive seconds, please?
Feisty, aren't we?
God damn it. Stupid motherfucking shit. My god. Just because the RNG fucked me constantly?
Time to work.
Like, what the fuck was I supposed to do differently? Gee fucking thanks, because you have a terrible fucking RNG in your code. I got fucked. God damn it. Excuse me for a minute. Wow, I hate my life so much right now. Oh my god. Okay.
I'll do my best.
Well, we kept all our XP at least, which is good. Screw it.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. This will serve well.
Your orders?
Sleep.
Charge!
What?
Here I come. This ends now!
Come on, then.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Ready to see a spell?
That stinks. Absolutely wonderful.
Holy crap.
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed.
You saved my neck.
I must carry on.
Of course.
Here goes.
Holy Christ, can I get a fucking turn? My god, this is garbage over and fucking over again! Every single time! They hit with every single status effect! Over and over again!
Come on!
Code an RNG properly or don't have RNG in your game!
Damn it!
Jesus Christ!
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Let us reverse our fortunes.
Your orders?
Allow me.
You don't stand a chance!
Now it's my turn. Ain't over yet.
Oh god.
Sorry to worry.
I'm not having a great couple of weeks right now. I don't mean
Here
to
I
lose
come.
my cool like this on stream, but Jesus Christ.
Not another step.
For the honor of House Wolfort. Parry.
Every single time, without fail, they are inflicting every status effect possible. Like, can you just do a legitimate RNG properly? Like, that's literally all I ask of a video game. Like, if you're gonna say something is X%, don't make it 0% for me and 100 for the bloody enemy. Like, boss immunity is fine, whatever. But, like, Just keep the percentages even. That is literally all you have to do to not be utterly terrible, like From Software level bad developer at video games.
I did it.
Setting a poor example.
I shall do what I can.
You misjudged. We breached their defense. Over here.
Time to take action. Let's do this!
I can do it. Let me show you what I've learned. Stay right there.
Every single time. Every single spell they have
Let
cast
us pry out.
for that has RNG elements has hit every single time in 2 consecutive runs of this fight. Like, who thought any of this was good code?
This will serve well.
Your orders?
Sleep.
Damn! My lance strikes true!
Feisty, aren't we?
No!
This battle is ours. Not another step.
Defeat is not an option.
Ha! Ha-ha! Now!
Models were off.
Like, just one time I want one of their status effect spells to actually miss. Like, these things have like 50% chance of hitting sometimes, and they're hitting every single time. Like, that's not good code. Like, that's not good anything.
Let me heal your wounds. Start the fight anew.
Then again, we live in a world where Elden Ring is getting lauded for its user interfaces, so I don't know what to tell
Time to
everyone.
take action.
Maybe people just like bad game design.
I'll hold fast here.
Thank you.
An honor and a privilege to serve.
Let me show you what I've learned. With the
Alright, we're getting rid of these two here.
Flames, heed my call.
By combining buffs.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Let us steel our defenses.
Alright, finding loot strengthened my convictions, sure. I'll take it.
My turn.
Yeah. A sound strike. It's over. Oh. The hunt is on. Try this.
Leave everything to me.
Models were off. Freeze!
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Alright, 35 turns left.
I have to do something. Lightning!
Alright, we lost him. They actually missed the status effect. Let's bloody celebrate.
You misjudged me!
I can withstand this. Yeah!
Let me show you what I've learned.
Damn!
Your orders?
Have another!
It's over. Victory is
Have
within reach.
another!
Let us pry out their weakness.
Alright, it's going better here.
Feisty, aren't we?
God.
Time to take flight.
Defeat is not an option.
Wouldn't mind a potion.
I have to do something.
Allow me.
Damn.
I shall do what I can. I'm behind you.
Whew, thank goodness.
I still have so much left to do.
I will end this.
I see a path to victory.
Now it's my turn. Ain't over yet.
Sorry to worry you.
This battle is ours.
Forward!
I'm actually gonna lose this, aren't I? Well,
Are we not finished? Freeze!
Here I come. Lightning!
Allow me.
I will end this.
My turn.
We can't hold out much longer.
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
Lordy.
You have my thanks.
I shall try my level best.
It's gonna come down to the wire here.
Now it's my turn.
The hunt is on. I won't miss.
Can I get a turn with any unit remotely close? Oh my god, I hate this mission! This is such bullshit!
It falls to me.
My turn.
How? How have I not gotten a turn? Like, this is utter shit! Fuck this stupid shit map! God, what utter complete trash of a map! I'm just gonna do the story map because this has not been a good night. God. Alright. At least we got XP from that. Like, there are no words for this kind of shit.
So that's
like,
the size of it. House Wolffort has gone to such great lengths for us.
It was our decision and ours alone. Your people brought nothing upon us.
It is as Serenoa says. We are happy to do all that we can to protect you.
Forgive me, Lady Frederica, but your mother was Lady Orlea, was she not? You came to our rescue just as she did. I cannot help but feel 'twas fated to be so.
You knew my mother?
Where did you hear of this, Jerome? I've told you not a whit about her.
I overheard whispers between my mother and father long ago. Why would the elders labor to keep such information secret?
Well, truth be told, we feared being persecuted anew.
And so your greatest fears have come true. Pray, hide no longer, and tell Lady Frederica what you know.
You know the history of Hyzant's oppression of the Roselle, yes? Then you know of the Rosellan revolt that occurred 30 years ago. Your mother, Lady Orlea, led that uprising at the source. She led us to freedom from Hyzant's rule, here to the Wolfort domain. She was a woman of great courage. She even left a sizable gash upon the goddess's statue as we departed.
The statue that stands tall in the source. I've never heard tell of this gash.
I reckon not. Hyzant would never admit to such a thing. But we, Roselle, know the truth.
I had no idea my mother was involved with the revolt, let alone led it.
And it was my father who gave them this land to settle.
That he did. Lady Orlea, for her part, vowed to fight on, to liberate those who remained in Hyzant. The rest of us, battered and bruised in the escape, parted ways with her, and remained here to live out our days in peace.
And so she eventually found her way to Esfrost, where she was taken in. I thank you for sharing such a wonderful chapter of my mother's history.
I hear she rallied the people to her cause with these words. The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
How much of this have you heard?
Hold. I beg you, recite those words once more.
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessing of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
So there exists a key that gives the lie to the goddess's teachings. With that in hand, we can yet confront Hyzant.
Pray tell, good elder, what might it look like?
Alas, I fear I do not know.
I know not to what they were referring, but my parents always said Lady Orlea left it in this village.
Then the key is here. Jerome, please. We would speak with your parents at once.
I'm afraid that's not possible. They both passed many moons ago.
We must find this key, Lord Serenoa. I know it sounds like a fool's errand, but I feel we have no other choice.
I agree. 'Tis a slight hope, but hope nonetheless. Let the search begin.
Be right back. Okay, silver's good. That's actually real helpful to us. Very good. That's incredible. All right. All right, we got the mirror. Superior iron. Okay, that's interesting. I don't think I've seen anything for that yet. Why do all these buildings have ladders and no entrances into the actual buildings? There we go. There's an entrance into the building. Okay. Okay. Yep, looks like that's everything. Alright, I think we're done here, but I'm gonna save anyway because... yeah.
Elder, for the sake of the Roselle, I've come to speak with you about the key.
Lord Serenoa, I am not one to speak in metaphor and code. I bid you tell me precisely what it is you seek.
Could this pink rock be the key?
Where did you find that?
So it is the key. What do you know of it?
Clearly I can deceive you no longer. I shall tell you everything.
What is this strange pink rock?
A simple taste shall tell you all you need to know.
My word, it tastes of salt. No, it is salt.
Truly? A rock of salt?
Indeed, it is. And the story behind it is a long one. This crystal before you was brought here by Lady Orlea.
My mother brought this?
And you knew of this the whole time, Elder?
Yes, but the seeds of conflict ought not to be left in the sun where they are apt to grow. That was our decision.
Are there any other crystals like this?
There are. Lady Orlea spoke of a repository rife with salt, hidden somewhere in Norzelia.
And where might that somewhere be?
Unfortunately, I do not know. And I fear the knowledge passed with Lady Orlea herself.
Do you know anything about this, Lady Frederica? Anything at all? Did your mother ever mention these crystals to you before? It is imperative that you remember.
I apologize, but this is my first time hearing of them as well.
Calm yourself, Benedict. You're scaring the lass.
Calm myself. The very existence of this crystal changes the nature of our realm as we know it. If you have ever wondered why Hazant oppresses the Roselle or confines them to the source, this is your answer.
So they did it all to hide the existence of the repository and monopolize salt.
And not just that, anyone who finds that repository could reign over all Norzelia.
Would it really have so great an influence?
Salt is a divine boon, a gift from the goddess to her true believers. It is one of Hyzant's fundamental beliefs, one that, due to their monopoly on both salt and the source, has appeared true all these years. But no longer. With this crystal alone, we can prove their doctrine false.
Revealing their absolute teachings to be mere fabrications would shake Hyzant to its very core.
There may be hope for us yet.
A report, my lord. Hyzant's army is on the horizon.
Lord Serenoa, if you would, I should like to be the one to speak to them.
Of course, Benedict. I leave the matter in your capable hands.
Lord Serenoa, how unfortunate it is for us to meet under such circumstances. But for disobeying the Holy One's order, I must strike you down.
You can try.
Before that, Minister Exham, there is something we wish to show you.
It is a mere fragment of something we have discovered in this village. It is a crystal made entirely of salt.
What madness is this you speak? This is salt, indeed. But how is this possible?
It appears to have been passed down among the Roselle, and in a quantity large enough to rival the source.
Unbelievable.
Perhaps so, but we have proof. Salt can be found in places other than the sacred grounds beneath the goddess's feet. I am certain the implications do not escape you.
What is it that you want?
An audience with the Holy One, and a guarantee of safety for us and everyone in this village.
It would be a waste to dispose of both the crystal and House Wolford here. Very well then. I shall secure you an audience with the Holy One. And you have my word, that the village will be safe from harm.
Thank you, Minister.
Oh, how I wish I could see the Holy One's face contorted so.
We owe our lives to this. A crystal of salt. Or salt crystal, shall we call it?
The Holy State's teachings are false. The goddess's blessings spread across all Norzelia. The blessings of the true goddess. The blessing that shall be the key to the chains that bind our people.
Can you imagine if crystals like this were hidden beneath the surface of Norzelia?
I cannot imagine Hyzant being blind to their existence. Salt is the lifeblood of their nation.
Agreed. Which leads me to believe that they have relentlessly oppressed the Roselle to hide it.
You intend to negotiate with the Holy One, then?
Correct. This time, we shan't fail. Not with this salt crystal in our hands. Hyzant will swear its support to us.
If their teachings are truly false, could you not ask them to free the Roselle at the source?
That is a risk we cannot afford to take. Our first priority is rebuilding Wolford. Without it, we cannot even hope to protect our own Rosellan village. I do hope you understand.
I see. I suppose you are right.
And what will you do once granted those privileges, Benedict?
What will I do?
I tire of being made to decide like this time and time again. Don't you, Serenoa?
I do. Our choices grow ever harder, each time piercing me deeper.
It's time we decide what to do for ourselves. I wish to reclaim Glenbrook. With Hyzant beside us, we can defeat Esfrost. So when we meet, I will ask the Holy State to go to war with us.
House Wolford protects the Roselle in defiance of the Holy One's orders. Hyzant sends an army to punish Wolford for their disobedience.
Okay, so I guess there isn't a battle there. That's weird.
Discover a crystal of salt, hidden in the Rosellan village. Benedict leverages its very existence in negotiations with the opposing General Exum and succeeds. The crystal holds the power to change not only Hyzant, but the entire land of Norzelia. With it in hand, Serenoa goes to meet the Holy One.
We granted you an audience because of Minister Exham's petition, but I did not expect you to show us this. A crystal made of salt. How very fascinating. It certainly does contradict the doctrine here in our blessed land. Or it would, were it real. Have you any proof that this was not created by magic or technology?
Well...
With all due respect, Minister, I have a question for you in return. What do you think of Esfrost and Glenbrook's decree to stop trade with Hyzant?
I think it nothing more than a threat. Neither would last very long without our salt.
Gustadolf is no fool. Such an edict would not come without proper countermeasures in place. Countermeasures such as another source of salt, for example. Having their own salt would make Hyzant redundant, at best, and your nation would soon find itself in dire straits without the salt tax's revenue.
What is it you want from us?
Your full support.
Lend us your strength, and together we can defeat Esfrost, and Hyzant's ties to all nations will remain intact.
You mean to start a war? The Kingdom of Glenbrook may be naught but a puppet now, but it was once your homeland. You understand this, yes?
We do.
Even so, my people do not wish for war. We must try to resolve this peacefully first.
Do you think Gustadolf can be reasoned with? Need I remind you that it was he who invaded Glenbrook? He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Be that as it may, neither my people nor soldiers will accept it as a reason to go to war.
Then I shall give you one. For I am the second son of King Regna. Roland Glenbrook.
You live. There is no mistaking that face.
Huh. So the prince lives to slay his kingdom's invader. We could not ask for a better reason.
If you need a just cause to go to war, let it be me. We must stop Gustadolf.
It all makes sense now. O Holy One, have you heard? Pray, tell me what you would have us do. It shall be done. Wolfort, Prince Roland, heed the words of the Holy One. The holy state of Hyzant stands with you. The Holy One would see you defeat Esfrost and restore peace to Norzelia. Our nation shall spare no effort in your fight against Gustadolf.
From this day forth, we support Prince Roland as our commander, and Lord Serenoa as one of the Saintly Seven.
Me? A saint?
We are brethren now. We ride to war together.
Well, would you look at that? We secured Hyzanth's support, and you even got yourself named one of the Saintly Seven.
We also received a signed document stating the Roselle in Wolfwood are left in our care.
Good going, lad.
Oh, it is Benedict and Roland to whom we owe this victory.
Everyone here has suffered so much on my behalf. My weakness and worthlessness have brought pain and misfortune to you all. And for that I must apologize.
You've got nothing to apologize for. I already told you. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown.
I've decided that I must press forward, even if it means crawling forth on my hands and knees. I ask for your support as always. I know I will need it.
And you shall have it. I am with you every step of the way, my lord.
Is something the matter, Frederica?
No. My apologies for worrying you.
Now, to battle! We take back Glenbrook with our own hands!
Hey.
Did you know about this Salt Crystal exam?
No. Neither did I know of Prince Roland's survival. I thought he had perished.
Likewise. What did you make of the Holy One's decree?
Hyzanth is a grand nation, but unfortunately not one blessed with a bountiful harvest of anything other than salt. Were we not able to trade, there is no doubt our nation would wither to naught. We've relied solely on salt for much too long, and that reality was made painfully clear to us.
Harsh words, but true nonetheless. Do you think we can triumph over Esfrost?
Mark my words, Minister Camso. There is no fight Exham Marshal cannot win.
The Holy One has ordered for us to deliver our Elfric to House Wolfort.
And here I thought your research results to be top secret. What a curious turn of events.
Perhaps the Hierophant determined it a good chance to test them in the field. They could easily sink an Esfrosti's ship or two.
And yet I see not a trace of a smile on you.
I never wanted to build weapons for war.
Yet you don't think twice about toying with human life. How ironic.
How dare you!
Have a wonderful day.
The audacity of Edor's dog.
Be right back one more time. back.
Are you certain it's wise to return to Esfrost alone, Your Grace? You are needed here.
If Sikrus's missive is to be believed, I'm afraid matters are far too grave to be left to anyone else. Svarog's deception is nearing its climax. His ill-gotten profits are being used to build a weapon of untold destructive power.
Our anonymous source from the manufactory hinted at as much. Svarog is bold to have carried out his plan this far.
Death Snell? What's that?
Let the adults speak, my dear.
If we're to be wed, then there should be trust between us. How long do you intend on treating me like a child?
Very well. Tell her, Thalos.
If you insist, brother. This weapon combines the powerful explosives developed by Dragan with Esfrost's mastery of steelcraft. Although yet to be tested, this cannon is said to have the power to breach even Hyzan's walls. The goddess's shield would buckle under a single blast.
But the shield is impregnable.
I have heard nothing of this. Do you think so little of your general?
A general is to win me victory, as and when I command it.
Svarog's intent isn't to bring Hyzant to heel, however. He means to use the cannon against Brother. But the fool was so blinded by ambition that he never saw the strings guiding his every deed.
Fool that he may be, he served his purpose well. The cannon could not have been made without his engineers and Dragan's research. He will die secure in the knowledge that his bloodline contributed to the glory of Esfrost. Sadly, he shall not live to see his work completed. With it, we shall do what our forebears could not. The goddess's shield shall yield before Esfrost's might and ingenuity.
If we can even approach the walls, brother, the trade embargo will ensure that Hyzant is especially wary of our actions.
On the contrary, their focus will turn inward. With naught else to leverage their influence with, they will take measures to see that none of their precious salt escapes their borders. There may be some gnashing of teeth, to be sure, but it will only be in an attempt to hide their inner turmoil. Erica, muster a force, and march to the Hierophant's palace at once. Deliver to Hyzant my final demands.
As you wish, brother. I shall gather what news I can of the Saintly Seven's machinations.
Thalos, you will remain in Glenbrook. Conduct yourself as if I had never left.
You hardly need to ask, brother.
That is all. Now go.
Even his own flesh and blood are but tools to be used and then discarded when their purpose is served.
He has faith only in himself. Such has ever been his way.
Esfrost and Glenbrook remained strong after declaring a trade stop with Hyzant. Gustadolf sends Erica to Hyzant to deliver his ultimatum, and dispatches an army to Glenbrook to increase the pressure on the Holy State. Hyzant, under the banner of Prince Roland, sends Minister Serenoa Wolfort of the Saintly Seven to prepare for retaliation.
That's a fancy title.
Softly but surely, Norzelia descends into war once more.
Those are the Archduke's wishes. I implore you not to forget that this is his final offer. Come to think of it, I heard that Wolfort was added to your saintly ranks. Where might he be?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. The dealings of the Saintly Seven are our business, and ours alone.
How disappointing. I had hoped to congratulate him on his promotion.
That wretched woman. Those are hardly wishes.
Esfrost all but demands us open the source to restore our diplomatic relations.
The Duchy fears neither a lack of salt nor the goddess's shield. I can assume they have a plan in mind.
Then this was no more than a ploy to stall for time. We had best expedite House Wolfort's plans to take the capital. Minister Exham, send word to Minister Serenoa.
You wish to lend us Hyzant's new weapon?
Yes, it was a directive from the Holy One. The weapon is one Minister Lila developed in secret.
I compressed a vast quantity of magic into crystal form. We call this weapon Elfric. The blast crystals have yet to be perfected, but they can decimate a castle wall easily enough.
We thank you for your support.
Be forewarned that their power makes him unwieldy in an average battle.
They are not meant to be used on people. Furthermore, we are only giving you a single blast crystal.
Regardless, I'm certain it will come in handy while recapturing Whiteholm Castle.
Its incomplete nature makes it regrettably tricky to use, but Milo should be able to take care of that for you. Use them both wisely. I am Milo. A dancer by trade, but assistant to the Saintly Seven on occasion. I shall serve you, Minister Serenoa, until we reclaim the capital.
You sure you'll be okay?
You needn't worry. It isn't my first time flirting with danger.
A Hyzantian spy?
Very likely.
The blast of the Elfric should help you catch the enemy unawares. Both my army and Minister Kamsos will join in the attack. Can we entrust command to you, Minister Serenoa?
Most certainly. And the crystal will be key in our plan to reclaim Glenbrook.
You have made a grave error in allowing thieves to raid the archives, Constable Sigrus.
Forgive me. My guards gave chase as soon as they noticed intruders, but they'd already fled beyond our reach.
What did they take?
Luckily, they were unable to gain entry to where we keep our more sensitive texts. All they were able to make off with was a single book penned by the late Lady Orlea.
Or Leia? She left behind a message of sorts?
She'd bid it be passed on to Lady Frederica when she came of age, but it seems those wishes were forgotten.
Huh. Interesting.
Salos or Erica must have hidden it from her. They derived no greater pleasure than from tormenting her.
Wow.
Do we know what was written in this book?
Probably
No.
something really destructive.
Storage records indicate it was protected by some arcane seal.
It must be of some significance. If she would go to such lengths to protect it from prying eyes. Perhaps something to do with the Rosellan liberation, for which she fought so fiercely. Or perhaps it is not but a mother complaining to her daughter of a duchy they both despise.
I shall send a party to hunt down the thieves at once.
No need. Such ruffians are unlikely to be in the employ of our foe. No doubt they were simply looking to loot us to fill their own purses.
Huh.
It is more important that we dispose of Svarog and finish the Nell with all haste. Dispatch your soldiers there.
Aye, Your Grace.
Benedict asked me to scout out Teleorn where the Esfrosti soldiers are stationed. But I hardly see any around. Why did he ask me to come here in the first place? I doubt it would matter in reclaiming the capital. But orders are orders. I should report back.
Ah, tidings from Erica. She says Hyzant refused our final offer.
You seem surprised. There was no way Hyzant would agree to open the source.
I know that, but the negotiations were meant to buy us time. Yet it seems their soldiers are already on the move. Damn it all! This wasn't supposed to happen.
If you play with fire, you get burned. Now we have no recourse but to meet them in battle without the Archduke.
So it has come to war, then?
We just have to beat them at their own game. Their newest saint is heading the vanguard. You must be delighted that a former retainer to the crown is coming to visit, right, Cordelia?
Enough, Thalos. I won't allow such impudence toward the Queen.
Queen? This child is nothing more than a puppet. And I believe the impotent one here is you, Avlora. A general has no right telling the Prime Minister what to do.
I had no idea the Prime Minister's job was to torment the weak.
Enough, General of Lore. I will answer the Prime Minister. As the Queen of Glenbrook, I shall protect my kingdom until my dying breath, no matter who may stand against me.
It appears your impudence is contagious, Avlora. Your charge knows not how powerless she is.
Worry not, Your Majesty. I shall protect you.
Because I am to wed the Archduke?
Because you are a warrior. One who does not give up, even if she must fight her battles alone. I was an orphan. I never knew my parents. I entered the army to make a place for myself. So I know better than anyone the pain of having to do everything on your own.
Allow me to bare my heart to you as well, General of Laura. As the last heir to the throne of Glenbrook, I do not intend to let Gustudolf have his way.
You mean to strike down the Archduke?
But I lack the power to do so. Have you heard of the Royalists? The aristocrats who were aid to my father.
I have. I also heard they secretly indulged in bribes and the like for personal gain. That man Patriot was cozying up to the Archduke not seconds after King Regna's beheading. Their kind knows no loyalty.
Indeed. But Gustudolf has not given any of them a position in his court, so they have fallen on hard times. I want to ask Patriot and the other royalists for their help.
Are you mad? No doubt they would wholeheartedly embrace you as their symbol, but only for their own purposes.
I understand that. But their years in service to the crown have earned them great influence in politics. I must have their support if I'm to reclaim Glenbrook.
Is it possible for you to rein them in?
Not alone. But with you, General of Laura, I can. They lack military might. If you accompany me, I could sway them to my cause. Please, General, lend me your strength.
As an Esfrosti general, I simply cannot turn a deaf ear to what you've told me. Did you not think I would tell the Archduke of your plans?
Of course I did. But I refuse to stand idly by as a mere decoration. So if it meant earning your trust, I was willing to show you that I wish to protect Glenbrook by any means necessary.
You took a gamble.
I had to. For it is not status or reward that moves you.
So you bet on my honor, and refusal would sully my name forever. However, safeguarding the kingdom comes first. Fighting at your side will have to wait.
General of Laura!
A word of advice, Your Majesty. Both Hyzant and the Archduke are veterans of war. The fight will not be an easy one, and may rage on for many years.
Even so, I will not falter. I must do this. For my father and brothers.
An admirable resolve. One which I will see fulfilled. I shall be your sword and shield, my queen.
Thank you, General of Laura.
I apologize, but are you suggesting we destroy the dam around Telior Reservoir to start a flood?
The capital city was built on the banks of the Norzelia River. Breaking the dam surrounding Lake Telior upstream will allow us to submerge a majority of the city. Flooding the town will throw their army into disarray, which should allow us to take the place by storm.
Lake Telior is a man-made reservoir. You might be able to burst through with a blast crystal.
Huet scouted the area earlier and reported seeing very few sentries. Proof enough that this is outside the Archduke's calculations.
No. The damage will be too great. The means would not justify the end, Benedict.
We cannot afford to lose.
I agree with Roland. There is already far too much blood on our hands. Perhaps it's worth speaking with the people and gaining their understanding.
Unless we reclaim Glenbrook, it's unlikely they'll understand or support our actions. We must take the capital back, and show our strength and resolve first.
So that means you stand by Benedict, then?
If we have a sure shot at winning, we need to take it. No matter the consequences.
Things getting pretty intense right now.
We just can't.
Tellior Reservoir is the kingdom's water source. The dam was constructed to protect the people from floods. I doubt they would ever forgive us should we choose to destroy it for war.
Glenbrook thrives because of that water, and to use it otherwise is inexcusable. Brute strength isn't the only way to reclaim the city. We can strike at night and defeat their commanding officers. There are ways to slip into the castle unseen.
If you have used it before, there is a chance it has been sealed off since.
There is more than one route. You needn't worry.
So you mean not to use the blast crystal?
No, I do. After we sneak in, we can sink Esfrost's warship. It would close off their escape route.
Our first priority should be ensuring the people's safety. We cannot allow them to be taken hostage. It would restrict our options as well.
She's got a point. But how do we take the capital back after that?
We could use the blast crystal to destroy the bridge connecting the town and the castle. The enemies would be stuck within the walls.
That would certainly mitigate the damages to the citizens. If we encircle the castle, we could negotiate with them.
We could ask them to yield, free Glenbrook, and re-establish the trade between our nations. I am certain we can find a way to make both parties agree.
Negotiate.
I understand your thoughts and the wishes held therein.
Allow me to ask once more. Shall we shatter the dam around Lake Tellior and flood the town? Sneak in under the guise of night, sink their ships, and slay their commanding officers? Or destroy the bridge, safeguard the people, and negotiate with the enemy? Fetch the scales. It is time we decide our path.
Alright, this is our first three-choice thing, I guess, and, like... Let's check out the city streets. Oh, well. The loot in that house is not there because, yeah, kinda burned it down. Oops. Okay.
Good point. I have chosen.
Say. Certainly. A hard choice.
My lord.
Yes, sir. Certainly. I must hear what the...
Aye, lad.
Consider this. Are you joking? Tough spot, Worry.
Alright, let's see where that brings us. I think I did well at the other persuasions here.
It is time to cast our votes. In which strategy do we entrust the future of Glenbrook? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
I believe in you.
I think I did well at the
On
other
this,
four
I
persuasions
cannot
there, even if I didn't do well with the one undecided person. Aw.
I agree.
Alright, we got Anna at least.
I changed my mind.
Forgive me, lad.
Alright, let's see where this vote landed.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Huh. Okay.
The way forward is decided. We collapse the bridge and trap the enemy within the castle, keeping the common folk safe from the worst of the fighting.
You will safeguard the people, drive the enemy into the castle, and negotiate. You have chosen a righteous path, Wolfort. But do you really think negotiations will prevail? Such sympathy may be your downfall.
Even so, this is the path we have chosen.
Then walk tall. It is time to test your mettle. I must return to Hyzant and see Minister Kamsel. Next we meet, you will have both of our armies at your backs.
You have my thanks.
We cannot afford to lose this fight. For Norzelia.
I thought this battle was for Glenbrook.
This is not a simple struggle for power, Minister Serenoa. The goddess, the source, iron? The war of 30 years ago comes back to haunt us because the old cling to relics of the past. Norzelia needs to be born anew. Right now, the people of every nation are searching for a young standard-bearer to guide them.
A standard-bearer?
Yes, people like you and me. This war is a fine opportunity for us to show our worth to Norzelia.
He seems at least somewhat reasonable compared to some of the other authority figures in this. Alright, are we gonna get a freaking actual story battle at some point?
House Wolfort and Hyzant join forces and begin planning Glenbrook's recapture. But with the Norzelia River and the Esfrosti armies in their way, retaking the capital will be no easy feat.
Good, we are.
Frederica proposes they destroy the bridge linking the castle to the rest of the capital, isolating the enemy and forcing them to parley. Though it may draw out the conflict, it is well worth it if they can avoid causing suffering to the people. Serenoa and the others agree to the plan. In support of House Wolfort, Hyzant's great army marches forth for the first time since the Saltiron War.
The Hyzantian forces should be arriving any moment, Frederica.
Well then, let us make them welcome.
My lady, are you certain this is the path you desire? We are to battle against your people, against Thalos and Erica.
I am keenly aware of that.
Of course you are. But simply understanding a thing doesn't mean you are ready to face it. A single second's hesitation on the battlefield could cost you your life.
Worry not. I shall prevail against any who stand against me. Even my siblings.
To try and save them?
No. To save myself. And to save House Wolfort.
Minister Serenoa, Minister Kamsel, and myself have brought what troops we could muster.
I'm grateful for your assistance.
It was an arduous journey. Is there anywhere the soldiers could rest?
We've prepared barracks at the harbor. Please use them freely.
You do think of everything.
Hyzant has not mobilized a force so large since the Salt Iron War. Yet I hear you intend to settle this not by battle, but by parley. The Holy One will not agree to any half-hearted measures.
The pressures of a large army on the capital's threshold is part of our plan. Come inside and I will explain the rest.
General. House Wolfort and Hyzant have joined forces. There are indications their armies intend to march upon the capital.
Which direction will they come from?
We cannot yet be certain.
Close the city gates and rally the garrisons. I want the way to the castle completely blockaded.
And we ought to consider their attack from the river. House Wolfort knows very well how difficult this castle is to take. I doubt they think to capture it with a direct assault.
Indeed. Byzantian soldiers are used to desert conditions. Doubtful they'd be keen to engage us in a marine battle. Though acting on that assumption and sending all our troops to defend the land route does leave a vulnerability the enemy could exploit. Send a party to scout along the riverbanks, then have them report to the harbor and ready our ship.
Yes, General.
Why beat around the bush? We have the soldiers, we should strike and end them.
It's best to avoid open battle. With the capital and Whiteholm under our control, we have the advantage.
All that tells me is you're frightened of Wolfort.
There is no enemy safe not to fear. A leader's hubris is the death of her soldiers.
Frederica is attacking us. What does it matter how many soldiers die? I command you to kill Frederica, Avalora.
Personal grudges have no place in the battlefield.
Silence! Gustadolf entrusted us with the castle's protection in his absence. Noble as frosty blood flows through our veins. How dare you order us about?
You do well to remember what you are, Avalora. A simple orphan who doesn't even know her true name.
Yet it is this simple orphan in charge of our army. Insult me all you like. I will not allow open battle.
No matter. The reinforcements our brother sent are under our command.
I shall lead soldiers into the capital myself and crush Wolfort's forces when they arrive.
Is this the Esfrost I am to defend?
General Avalora.
My spies have ascertained the situation at the capital. The bulk of the enemy is holed up in Whiteholm Castle. Right now, they don't seem to be very active.
And what of the common folk?
Their daily lives progress apace. It seems the enemy has yet to notice our movements.
Perfect conditions to execute Lady Frederica's plan. If the people are at ease, we should be able to seize the capital without resorting to all-out battle.
Thank goodness.
Then let's review the plan. First, my retinue shall take a small vessel to Whiteholm Castle and destroy the bridge.
Are you certain you want to go by yourselves? We could lend you some soldiers.
The fewer of us there are, the less likely we are to be spotted. We'll manage. We'll have the blast crystal.
Oh yes, a bridge like that'll come falling down pretty easy. You'll see.
The explosion will be your signal to march into the capital and keep the people calm.
Without using force, yes. I shall impress upon my soldiers they are not to act rashly.
Thank you, Minister.
As for you, Minister Campsell, we'd like you to take command of the naval forces to blockade the castle.
Very well. I can't say I'm much experienced in marine warfare, but I'll do my best.
Destroy the bridge, capture the town, blockade the river, isolate the enemy in the castle, and turn that impregnable fortress into their prison.
Once they're trapped, they'll have no choice but to parley with us and release their stranglehold on Glenbrook.
I hope you're right. A word of caution before we begin. Prince Roland, you are aware they will likely use Queen Cordelia as leverage when the time for parley comes? But no matter what pressure they apply, we cannot allow them to break us, should the worst come to pass.
I understand. I do not expect the fight to regain control of our kingdom to be painless.
Good. We have our plan. Now we must act upon it.
Then we shall depart at once, until we meet again in the capital.
Farewell, and good luck to us all.
Erica, Thalas, I cannot put off fighting them any longer.
My, you're certainly calm for someone about to be sold off in the morrow.
Sold off? You would compare my marriage into House Wolffort to trading coin for flesh. Why, I am to be a beacon of allyship, a bridge between our two lands.
Yes, yes. So tell me, dear, how do you plan on seducing the Wolffort boy? Wait, let me guess. You'll use the same charms your mother did on our father.
Wow, her family is terrible.
Oh, enough cajoling, Erica. You're apt to make her cry. And Frederica, you know you don't have to take such abuse in silence, don't you? In any case, you seem to be under the impression that you've been entrusted with some crucial task. That couldn't be further from the truth. This is only to get you out of the way, same as your mother. You're no use to anyone in Esfrost.
But you already know that, don't you?
Well, every happiness to you, dear sister.
Wow.
The world I knew before was so very limited. No matter what awful thing happened to me, I believed I could do nothing but suffer in silence. But staying quiet in the face of injustice is tantamount to condoning it. I needed to stand up and fight for myself. Becoming part of House Wolffort was the best thing to ever happen to me. Erica, Thalas, I'm done running.
In the dead of night, a small ship slips silently into Whiteholm Castle. Aboard are none other than the elite Wolfort fighters, led by Serenoa himself.
All right, it's time.
Where should we set the blast crystal, Milo?
Right around the middle of the bridge would be perfect. The wood will splinter apart quite nicely. Plus, any repairs we'll need to make later will be easy.
In the middle it is. We'll search for a suitable spot. In the meantime, Milo, you ready the blast crystal.
With pleasure. The time for you to awaken is nigh, my patient little Elfric. Just give me the command.
All right, then let's...
Wolfort? When did you get here?
Thallus! Oh, I am so glad we didn't leave this to Avlora. I am shocked, Frederica, to find you sneaking around like a common thief.
Erica. Ah, they've got us surrounded.
My shop! Someone stop this madness!
Carry on screaming and sniveling! This land is ours now, and we'll do as we please!
You monsters!
Ha! Try me! I'll cut you down where you stand! And just what do you think you're doing?
You disgust me. Be gone from this place.
So, you've chosen death then?
Hold! Lest my eyes deceive me, is that not Sir Flanagan?
And what if I am?
'Tis him! The bloody shield in the flesh!
Black Iron Captain! Damn it all! Run for your life, you fool!
How far they have fallen. They confuse might for morality, and sully the duchy's good name.
Hail, soldier! I cannot thank you enough for coming to my aid.
'Tis instinct. I cannot abide such cruelty. Though I no longer call myself a soldier, it is the only station my skills afford me.
Milord, a man calling himself Flanagan requests an audience. Will you grant it?
Flanagan? The name sounds familiar somehow.
Ah, he fought in the tourney, didn't he? The one they call the Bloody Shield.
His frosty soldier. What brings him to me? Anyhow, send him in.
My lord.
Been a few moons, Bloody Shield.
And many more since I answered to that name.
Then what brings an Frosty to us this day?
Words cannot bring back your countrymen, but I give them to you anyway. I condemn the Duchy's actions with every fiber of my being. Deeply ashamed am I of our Archduke's willingness to shed the blood of innocents. Meager though they may be, you have my sympathies.
So, you came all this way just to apologize? You're a strange one, all right.
I am well aware that words alone mean little. And that is why I offer my service, that my words might ring true.
Why House Wolfort? There are far greater armies that would give anything to have a warrior like you in their ranks.
I have no interest in further bolstering the might of Frost or Hyzant. They trample the weak with no remorse. I will stand for it no matter.
And you think you can stand here and call us weak? You little...
You intrigue me, Sir Flanagan. But what of your title? Is your shield truly stained with blood?
It is a name given to me by men, nothing more.
You can trust he'll hold his own in battle if you take him in. One look is enough to tell you that.
A boon to our cause, then. Provided we ourselves do not become the very thing you despise. House Wolfort welcomes you, Sir Flanagan.
The feeling of intrigue is mutual. I am at your service.
You're two peas in a pod, aren't you?
Alright, I think he's a melee unit that's a flyer? Maybe? Yeah. Interesting.
My shield is impregnable.
Alright, so we only need to get the enemy commander here. If that's the case, we might be able to rush this guy. Is that the commander? It looks like it. Not actually sure how this one's going to play out, especially since I didn't really get to optimize my...
I shall try my level best. Preparation is key.
Let me show you what I've learned. Your orders? Into the shadows.
Charge! Brace yourself!
This battle is ours. Take aim. My pride is my shield.
Feisty, aren't we?
Whee!
Well, congratulations,
Pushing dudes
Arnor.
off a cliff.
From where shall we strike? Now I end this. That hit the mark. To lead, I must grow.
Ugh, gross.
Looks like I'm up.
Shall we begin?
Allow me. Much appreciated.
Whatever it takes.
No!
So, it falls to me.
Come on!
Ugh, gross.
I'm a fool.
At your command.
Got you now! Let us pry out their weakness. My turn.
Oh, come on.
You've let yourself hope. That hit the mark.
Allow me.
Okay.
We will make our ideals reality.
Can I please get a turn on my main character? Like, holy shit.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
Battle is ours.
I struck true.
All right. We might be underleveled, honestly, but we'll manage somehow, I think. And if not, I'll come back after grinding.
There's nowhere left to run, dear Frederica.
That's where you're mistaken. There is always a path forward.
Oh, I tire of your bravado. How about this? Kneel to me, and I shall forgive you. Get on your hands and knees and beg for my mercy. Go on. I said beg.
I will not.
What?
Obeying unjust orders is cowardice, and silence is acquiescence.
What are you muttering about?
Do not speak to me. I will cower to your whims no longer.
Yes.
Well, well, you finally learned how to stand up for yourself. Right before you die.
Kill them. Every last one.
Alright, so these two are gonna be dead now, I guess. Nine out of 10 deployed right now. Obviously, we're changing who we deploy here.
You got it. You got it.
I might be doing this completely wrong, but I kind of want to fight the physical attacker with the mages and the mages with the physical attackers, just to hit them with what they're not strong against for the general gist. And I'll also send Roland.
There is no retreat, and there is only one way forward. Strike down.
Let us pry out their weakness. We make it up here. For the future of House Wolford.
Time to work. You won't catch me.
My turn.
Choices.
Oh, that's new. Okay, so they did bring fire to hit me with, and that's
Time to take flight.
certainly going to be problematic for me. Oh my god. This RNG can jump in a lake. Holy Christ.
Preparations are in order.
Like,
I might as well enjoy this. Are you enjoying this? Frederica, your existence sullies the Esfrosti bloodline. But it will be pure again, as soon as I have killed you.
Say what you will. I am proud of the blood that runs through my veins. I have found people who love me for who I am. No longer will I let you or anyone else make me afraid.
Slaughter is such sweet fun.
Come now! From where shall we strike?
oh my god, these guys are strong. Yikes.
Now I end this. That hit the mark.
House Wolford is doomed. That's what you get for mixing with the dirty Roselle.
What is her problem?
You ought to thank me for putting you and your beloved both.
Your tyranny ends today. Any who dare disparage Frederica will have to answer to me.
I really wish I didn't have to deploy that unit here. Like, that just doesn't help me at all. God. This is all before I've gotten a single turn with half my characters. Like, can I seriously just get a turn in this stupid thing?
I'm a fool. Back at you.
Let me heal your wounds. Keep going.
My thanks. Whatever it takes. We can do this.
Delightful.
An honor and a privilege to serve.
Impossible. Target practice. I fight for peace.
Curses!
Stay right there.
Time for some research.
Come on!
You, sniveling!
Yes, and further the arcane arts.
You are so naive.
Still have not gotten a chance to move with Roland. Like,
It's not over yet.
gotta point that out here. I'm just under level, honestly.
I shot from no
What?
danger.
Okay.
Sound strike.
Into the shadows.
Choices. Now.
Slaughter is such sweet fun.
He swept away.
Glad stealth does nothing.
Marrying into House Wolfort, but you are nothing but filth.
Threaten me all you like. On the Esfrost
These
name,
people are
burn
super
to a
racist.
crisp.
Like,
Here I come.
I mean, we're not gonna win this, unfortunately. We're just not. We're way too low level for it.
Darkness engulfs you. You've made a grave mistake.
One step closer to our home.
Leave everything to me. Was nice knowing you.
But I'll play it out, and then when I am done for the night, when I lose, I will call it a night. And keep all my experience at least, but
Hey!
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
Much appreciated.
I'll take it from here. We can do this. Just what I needed.
I will end this. For myself.
Where was I?
on!
Most interesting.
No!
I need a healer.
Allow
You...
me.
You pay!
Victory is within reach. Yeah.
You pay!
Sound strike.
How dreadful.
He did 93 damage with the book. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Shall we dance? Use this.
Much better.
The hunt is on. Come on, then. What are you and your cups about?
1,000 thanks.
Whatever it takes.
Take that!
Perfect!
At this rate,
Flames, heed my call.
Curses! Are we not finished? Free!
Shall we begin? Your wounds are
Most appreciated.
Like, I like how their spears actually hit both units and mine seem not to sometimes. That seems really fair.
You imbecile!
On the Esfrost name.
How dreadful.
That must have hurt.
Like,
I'm cutting you off.
who thinks that this is good difficulty design?
Here I come.
Like,
Try this. Just gotta do it. No slacking off.
I owe you my life.
Would you look at that?
So, it falls to me.
Be gone! We're not done here. Perfect!
Cool heads shall prevail. Your wounds are healed.
My hero.
I still have so much left to do.
Right on target. Have another! Ever to serve my lord.
No! How embarrassing.
I didn't mean to let you down.
But my research...
How dreadful.
So obviously we're gonna have to grind a lot here.
Hey!
And I'm not gonna feel like doing this right now, obviously. I'm barely in a state to be playing games at all right now, and this is just... Ugh.
Oh, no! The truth!
Cool, 1 unit left. We're almost dead here. Then we quit and call it a night.
Try this! Victory is ours!
Oh, we've got 2 units, okay. That makes it somehow better.
Good night!
Yeah.
How did this happen?
Good job.
If I must. You're undeserving.
Ah, well. Let's see.
Your Highness!
Alright, I'll be back with this another day. I don't know when. It's not going to be tomorrow because I've got 1,000,001 things to take care of for my last week at this job. Anyway. Have a good night, people. Have a better time than I'm having with life right now.